Nicole. It's Julie at the Paper Bag Lady 1. And I had to go to my mother's house today to pick up some albums that she had sewn for me. And because I was at my mother's house, I had to go to my favorite little thrift store because I can't resist. I think I have a problem. I need an intervention. Anyway, so I thought I would show you some things that I picked up. And first of all, now I don't normally do hauls like regular hauls from a store haul. However, I stopped at Michael's to pick up some embossing powder. And then they had, you know, they had their $1 and their $1.50 stuff. Well, they had them all on clearance. Not all of them, but some of them on clearance for like 25 cents. And so look at these! Look at these fun things. We've got herbs and fruit. They're like stakes to put in your plants. But they're all these canvasy looking tag things. So I had to get those because, you know what, they were a quarter. And actually, the one with the pear on it, I actually have a plan. So there was a purpose, sort of, but maybe not a purpose for all 12 of them. Anyway, so here's what I got at my thrift store today. Look at this, Rainbows, Rabbits, and Roses. This is a phonics alphabet puzzle. And there's these pretty big pieces. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but it was 50 cents and it was pretty cool. And so I got it. And let's see here. We got some old wrapping paper because it was fun and it was like 10 cents and I had never looked through the wrapping paper before. So we got some wedding and look at those cute little baby images. Woo! That was very cute. So pick those up and look at these. These are, I believe, like cross-stitch pattern kind of things. So it's got all kinds of things and whatnot on it. And they were 5 cents. And I thought, oh my gosh, those would be really cool to cut up in like Mod Podge on something. I don't know. So I got 4 of them. They had a bunch, but I only picked up 4. But those were cool. And here we have a matching game, because I love matching games. I love anything with little cards on it. And so, look at this. It's a king. I wonder if this is like a Burger King thing. Or maybe it's just a weird king, because sometimes they have stuff. No, maybe not, because here's like a postman. And a cat and a giraffe. I love the giraffe. Here's a, here's a deep sea diver. But anyway, so there's all those cards. Those are great for kids' albums and whatnot. And, oh, look at this. Looky at these playing cards. Okay. I love tigers. Oh, I love tigers. Aren't they pretty? I'm so thrilled. So we have tigers and lions, and I'm sure that I will really have nothing to do with them. But they were tigers. I had to have them. Okay. So, and also for cards, we have some ABC flashcards and some Pooh Bear. And I think I have both of these already, but I also have a lot of Winnie the Pooh and a lot of Sesame Street stuff for album making. So, we picked that up. And here we have some crocheted stuff. Just little teeny tiny ones to cut apart. That was kind of cute. They didn't really have much there today in the linen section. So, here are some Santa tags. Or maybe it's one tag. It's a couple tags. They're vintagey looking. So they were kind of cool. A quarter. Look at these. Look at these. Interesting. Tomcat. Interesting little wooden things. They were 50 cents. And I thought, well, I could paint them and try to crackle. Try to crackle them, which is not going to work. But you know what? They were cute, and I figured maybe I could use them for display somehow, or maybe I'd come up with something interesting to do with them. I haven't worked it out yet, but I felt like kind of going outside of my normal little box today, so I picked up those boxes, because that's not normally the kind of thing I get. Okay, here we have, this is interesting little, like, postcards that you write on, and those were, look at that squirrel! Look at him looking at the grasshopper! There's a squirrel, and a bunny with a snail, and a mouse with a frog. So I had to have that. And then, ooh, look at these, which is not normally my thing, but they were kind of interesting, vintagey, shabby chic looking, and I kind of have a thought for what's going to happen with some of these anyway. So that was something new I'd never seen before. And here we go. All right, don't anybody yell. But look at that. Look at how fun that is. And again, I have some plans for part of this too, this vintage book. And it was a quarter. And look at this one. Elementary mathematics. Ooh, yay. I love math. Look at that. Cool temperature what's that called? Thermometer. Anyway, so that was kind of fun and old looking. Again, I have some thoughts for what's going to happen to those. And then look at these. Here we have, they're like packs of like calendar things. I don't know what year this is from. 1995. But anyway, I mean, I'm not going to use it for a calendar. But look at that great paper that you can do fantastic things with. There's 2 packs of them. So that I could see. Look at that. You don't even need to keep the day. You could just cut out here and do junk journal stuff. Woohoo! Okay, now wait till you see this. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. Here's some interesting lace. Because, you know, it was there. And it's different. And I like that. But I probably will never use it, so it'll probably end up on my Etsy. I think there's like 4.5 yards of it, so that's kind of cool. Then look at this. Okay, so I'm not I'm not a rose girl, nor am I a pink girl really, but look at that fabric. And there's like a boatload of it. And it was pretty interesting. Let's see if it says how much there is of it. I think it did say, but I've lost the tag. 4 or 5 yards maybe it said. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Anyway, I can't find it. But I just thought that was really different, and I'm not sure what you might do with it. But I'm sure that somebody will give me an idea, maybe. And there's a lot of it. It might end up on the Etsy. It might just end up in racks. It looks like there's a little over 6 yards of it. So, yeah, that was cool. And then finally, my last thing. Are you ready? Look. Hands-on learning, Mother Goose. But wait. Look at these. So here is hot cross buns, but look, like it's got texture. And here's, this one has texture on her collar, and it's, this little piggy went to market. What are all of them? This one is Diller $1, a 10 o'clock scholar, and his coat is fuzzy. So look at those cool cards. Ooh, look at this one. 1, 2, I don't know that rhyme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. That's weird. Anyway, so these were something different, and they were cool images. I thought that'd be a really fun kids album that could be somewhat interactive with parental supervision, of course, because a small child would just destroy an album. Anyway, so those are the things that I picked up on my little thrift store today. I have to go back again next week, if you can believe it or not. I feel like I'm there all the time, which is both good and bad. At least I'm not in a craft store spending all this money. Anyway, because you know everything would be a lot more expensive there. So I hope everyone has a great day. I hope everyone enjoyed. If anybody has any questions or any suggestions of what I could do, especially with this, I would love to hear. And have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching.